It's Dan back with another episode of Factorio Megabase version 2. Last few episodes we've been adding more iron, more crude oil, and converting our advanced solar to elite solar. We're using a mod called advanced solar, and the mid-range upgrade is this green one, and the elite one are these purple ones. Each one is a 5-fold upgrade. These green ones are 5 times more efficient, including accumulators, than the generic ones, and the purple are again 5 times more. Literally one of these puts out, of course right now it's nighttime, 1.5 gigawatts. Not gigawatts, that would be amazing, right? Megawatts. So the generic solar panel produces 60 kilowatts times 5. For the advanced one is 300 kilowatts times 5, again 1.5 megawatts per panel. So that's how you sustain a megabase, is because you need, my current megabase, something like 33 gigawatts. You just can't do that on vanilla solar and nuclear. I mean, nuclear is just UPS unfriendly. It's got a million pipes, a million things flowing around. It's just super inefficient for the game engine. They're beautiful. It's a beautiful thought, a beautiful concept for the game, but you really can't run a megabase off of them. You have to do solar, because literally each solar is, all these panels to the game are considered one entity. They don't each have updates. They don't each have, they're literally all, you're not fluctuating over any of these. Like, they're all the same. And and so it takes, say we open up the power. We have 120 of these. So all it does is take the power of one and multiply it by the number of them. Likewise, 468 of these, and same with the accumulators. It's super efficient. So solar's the way to go for Megabase. I'm out of purple science text research, so we're gonna have to move towards yellow science and blue chips, and we were talking about that yesterday. This is actually going to be quite the ramp up, because for blue chips you need a literal horde of green chips. So we're going to take a build like this, and all it's going to do is feed directly into blue chips. So, for that we're going to actually need some more smelting rows, and for iron and copper to literally just feed a build of green chips. So we've saved the space over here for that. I'd still like to mine this up, and I think we can do that without interference. Red chips, currently running off the main base's green chip build, but this is literally all we can do with this. We kind of put our refining in the same area. We could probably, there was iron here. We can probably move this so we could get some more green chips, but we have all the way up to here technically if we just make room. So we'll probably have to move our sulfuric acid creation at some point. It's not that hard to move. We'll do it. I do want to check my production levels. So we're up to 71% on petroleum gas, which is 3 tankfuls. So it's man, my controller is not flowing smoothly. There we go. I don't know what was happening. So, we got 2 tanks full, and then 1 partial. Alright, so we're good with red chips at the moment. Don't take a lot of red chips to make blue chips. We may create a separate build of red chips just to supply blue chips. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to figure it. I don't know if I'll be able to figure that out. It's a keyboard thing. Anyway, so we have beautiful blue chip build circuits. This is a basic one. This is what you build like when you maybe just want to do a early blue chips and you just want a few blue chips. A few, you can make hundreds with this, but you can't make really thousands. To, you know, get your armors going, etc. Some basic yellow science pumping. But this guy, well, this one is to do the, you know, huge generic blue chip outpost. This one is, I'll bring it out. You know, a bunch of beacons surrounding level 3 assemblers. You know, this thing is super fast, super efficient, and it takes in literally 3 belts of, of green chips and 1 of red chips to supply it. And it, you know, in just this amount will consume all that. It's beautiful, it's efficient, and it's kind of what we're going to go with. It just takes a while to get going. So one of the things we're going to need to get will be modules. The other will be, we're going to need all sorts of stuff. Before this thing's fully operational, we're going to have to get level 3 assemblers, we're going to have to get modules, we're going to have to get beacons researched. Just all sorts of, it's a slow build, slow ramp up, and we're going to have to get green circuits in mass. So I'm not gonna put this down just yet. My inventory must be full or something. I don't know why I went queuing to quit. Let's see here. So we're gonna, a green chip build in, down below that. So we'll do probably 2 or 3 levels of the blue chip. It doesn't take much, like bam, bam, it's probably like this. Blue chips coming in, the green chips flowing in from the bottom, and we'll just do a couple of builds. We can expand it wider if we need them. Probably by then we're going to want to go with, outposts to do the same. This thing in its full production is, you can see it says 500 per minute. That's a lot of blue chips. You just got to be able to supply it with all, 500 per minute, so you need like times 10 of that, roughly, green chips per minute, so like 5,000 per minute. Like, that's a lot of green chips. So we're going to move towards that, and to do that we have to get some more smelting. We haven't even finished connecting all this, but I don't want to be bringing this iron off the main bus to feed these 2 animals, nor copper, even though I've reserved 8 lanes for both. We could, well, how about we just, we do have this already kind of ready to go. We haven't ramped this up completely. But I just don't feel like this will be sufficient. Ultimately, be better to just sort of plan on a separate build, but you can see how big this is. Like, yes, we could get this narrower. You can see that would almost come all the way up to the bus just with the smelting lines. We could use this area over here, maybe do some landfill. Alright, I guess for the nonce, we certainly can't do the green chips. We're going to have separate green chips. We're just going to have to do a lot of belts. Let's see, we started some blue belts. How are we doing on blue belts? We got 1,000 of them. So let's auto trash. Well, I can always auto trash these guys. Dink. Set these all to 0. And then red belts. First we have to, I guess, just discontinue them. Whoops. Did I just auto trash them? I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I want to keep like say 200, 50, and 50. And then, so logistics, and then we will go back to 500 blues. Undergrounds, 100. And whoops. Keep clicking the wrong thing. 50. And then we will take these off our bars. I mean, eventually we won't do red belts at all. We're going to have to make some room, though. We're going to have to get level rank up in armor soon. Or we just can't carry all this stuff. Anyways, let's put belts there, those there, and splitters. As I'm doing that, it's gonna take a minute, but we're gonna need to get all these things flowing faster. Right now they're okay, but we're gonna start building everything new with those guys. So one of the first things we could do is upgrade this personal transportation system. We're gonna need choose up. We're gonna have to change these to blue. Likewise, reds to blue. And then now we can just do bam, and now they're blue belts, right? It's very tempting just to replace it all right now, but we don't have a lot. I mean, even though we have 1,000, it's going to take a lot more than that to replace everything. Right, so this is our building area. I want to move out our logistics to cover it. That way we can kind of stand down here and our bots can still get us stuff. Batteries are low. Why is that? Sulfuric acid's full. We're just going to have to get, we could put a second one on the side of these. Not terribly difficult. Actually, let's not put those triangles up. We have the bots build. Not quite sure why we have this stuff there. Oh, it was to show the flow of stuff? Oh, yeah, we didn't want to contaminate these. Why are those guys not moving back? Are we out of logistic space? Might be. Let's put ghost of this down. Let's just put 4 of them down. Put this in trash. Let's create 3 more. 3. These down. Oh, you know what? We're going to have to at least put one of them down because there's no room in storage for them to hold. So there they go. You just need some place to put them all. Once we get requester chests, we're going to be able to empty a bunch of that because it's a lot of it's stone and wood and coal, and we're going to be able to put those back onto the buses where they can do some good. Here he is. Alright, so we can start planning this. We want to keep enough room for red chips, and the official red chip build is going to be similar to the circuit build. It looks like this. It's actually a very similar build, it just doesn't have pipes to this one. This one has pipes where this one does not. Very similar. This one doesn't have a flow per minute. But I don't need to grab another one. Oh well, now I got 2 of them in my pocket. So we're going to need to save roughly, say, from 4 power poles wide. And we can do that. We have the space. We're going to need some level 3 assemblers. Can we make those guys yet? Yes. We don't have any speed modules. We need to get some level 3 assemblers going though. That might be key next to the Q key. So I keep popping that open. Alright, so we need level 3 assemblers. We actually saved a spot for that. It's this guy here. Need, he only takes speed modules. I did know we were going to need the chips, but doesn't need any of that stuff. It does need Whoops, these guys needed some. Needed a way to put some provider chests. this. Whoops, that's not what I want. Say less than 1,000. We just want a bunch of those guys. Now once we get a few of them, we can actually convert both of those to level 3 assemblers. And it'll happen a little faster. Oh. There we go. That crafts fast. Let's put that on the speed beacons. Speed modules. I don't know why I call them beacons. And if we want, let's say we want dink, dink. Create some more space here. And ditch these pumps. Some pipes. Reminds me that we need to get some substations going. That's not going to work. We'll see how it goes. Actually, put one of those as that. Speed module ones. I'm going to do this. Yeah, do it. So let's say we can just put that in there, but don't really think it helps me to put that in there. I mean, we saw how fast it constructs. Half a second putting speed modules. Making that a faster construction doesn't help anything. But let's put that there. I might let's make this 50 level 3 assemblers. And let's just stick all those guys in there. That way we don't have to stand around for that. That will work. We got 500 more of those. Close. Like I said, it'll take a while for us to really catch up on belts. Just hammering away at our iron doing those things. I think the undergrounds are super expensive iron-wise. Yeah, 80 gears. I mean, it's 257 iron. Well, divide that by 2 because you get 2 belts, but it's a lot of iron to make one of those. Right, so over here. Said 4 powers, 2, 3, well, including the one it's in, so we can build a, say, we want to be able to one, we want to be able to put a roboport down here, potentially. I don't know why I need to ghost it, but we can do that. And then we're going to want to be able to connect. So we put this like, and we can use the power that's from this thing. For one, let's run this through the upgrade planer. So that all the power poles are lighted power poles. Can I right click that out of there? No. We want the beacons. Like we connect these, so we can't connect them. Let's just dink. Move all that. So put the power pole back. We'll do these blue chips over here. So, because we want the beacons to share, right? Do that. And then we want to be able to overlap them like so, right? Continuously. So we can do a couple rounds of that. So we almost got all the level 3 assemblers for that. The pipes will come, the belts will come, but what we need, so this is 3 input lanes, what we need are, let's get our blue one out now. We can always upgrade the belts. So I want to save some space for it because at the moment we want to get the supplies in on the top side. Let's draw one of these out. So connect in the right spot. Right. So we're going to need at least 4 lanes of copper, right? Got all this copper. In fact, we only built 4 smelters, but we saved enough room for 8. Copper. Guess we need 2 lanes of iron as well. So you can see this is going to be a lot of material. This is just lightly supplying it. So no way full supplies. In fact, we're gonna need, you know what? One of these is supposed to be blue chips, right? Dink, dink, dink. Not gonna do that. Backwards, I don't think. Yeah, we might. Never mind. I was thinking I'd run the plate down like right there. Because this is going to be a lot of undergrounds, a lot of trying to weave this through. Just to get the plate out to us. Probably gonna run out of these things. Yep. Well, I guess we can do some red belts. I have some red belts. So we gotta get this will reach. So we don't want it to do that. Yeah, we gotta work on iron. Better grab some red belts. I just don't have enough to do it blue belts wise. If I can grab from here, no. Don't really have that far to go though. Bots are going to take these from me. No. No. Yeah. Surprised that hasn't happened to me more than that. Whoops. Okay, so not sure what to do with this last one yet, but four-lane balancer I do with the battle miners. There it is. Just clear that one for the moment. Actually, one of those is fine. No. We need sulfuric acid. And red chips. Levels, sulfuric acid on. Top one. So we just started up a chainsaw outside. Can't keep my mic muted the whole time. Sorry about this. Let's clear these blinking lights. Suppose there's a curb pipe on this end we don't need. That one. Not too high. Red chips. Oh shoot. Oh, double shoot. Triple duple super duper horrible shoot. This had interweaving red and green belts. I mean blue belts, so let's just I'm just gonna have to rip out this whole line right here. And we have to throw that away. Grab it back out. We can right click the lights off. And just be good with it that way. Now, the key is here, don't make the beacons until you can support them power-wise, because they'll consume power even if you don't have modules in them. But one of the things we can do here now is, this is blue chips. That's the top layer of blue chips. You might want to split that and head both directions for now. And then let's part it so we can get a 4-lane belt through there without having to underground it. I don't like undergrounding the bus. So what are we missing here? We should be getting red chips through here. We still got ghosts because that didn't get replaced. There we go. And we will have some blue chips. It'll be very minimal at first because we don't have really a whole big chain of green chip production. So we can expand that. Power in here, connect them. Call that good. I can need that. I suppose we can place it down. We have one extra lane of green chips. I'm not going to place it down just yet. We can put it in our blueprint bar, though. So we should... Oh, I see the problem. Red chips was only supposed to be on one side, on the inner side. It's supposed to be like that. We're going to pull some red chips up. So we can just put a bunch of these through here. Pick some up so we have some on us. And we have blue chips. Yay! It's a big milestone. Yeah. I guess it's okay if that's a blue belt. And let's put some in a chest. And let's connect that to the network and say blue chips. Oh, let's say 1,000. Anyway, if you put more blue chip manufacturers, you can do all this and use the same connect thing, and any chests or storage chests contain blue chips, they'll all be counted together in the same logistic network. Any of those chests in this gold area, all over. So like all this gold area, any chest in that area will be counted towards the same total. Alright, so blue science or yellow science is really a reality now. We can start moving towards that. So we're down this direction. So yellow science is, oops, blue chips, 3 of them, speed modules. We just were doing that for level 3 assemblers, super easy. Speed modules, processing units, and batteries. Copper cable. Copper cable is probably the biggest issue, but at the same time, if I kind of find direct insertion better. You can tweak things with modules and stuff. It takes 14 seconds to make one of these, and you get 28 copper cable in 14 seconds. So really, you're just as efficient to do direct insertion with from copper plate into copper cable into an assembler. So it looked like, whoops. Let's extend our logistics. Then we're going to put our, we're out of purple or blue belts. Oops. We'll put our output of our blues right there. So could share module or beacons. So we're going to have say a beacon right here. If we put this here, we can't have a supply, so we'll move this over one. I think we can even go 2. I always forget how wide beacons are, but I think they go 2 wide. So we're going to have copper. Now if you do it directly into the assembler, then you can't put a beacon in between. So what I like to do is just put a chest. Right? And then from there into the one making the science. That way you can get a beacon right here. So this will be making copper cable, and then you just put this to say 1 slot size. So you don't burn all your copper just making cable for one assembler. And then take that, just kind of flip it, rotate. Oops, put that there. And then we're going to need that. So might as well put, and this one will be something like this, and out. Copy that. Because I want to be able to line those guys up. One other thing to note, so we're also going to need to bring batteries and blue chips in. So how do you do this and also do just one second, somebody's knocking at my door. It's probably my friend wanting to play Fortnite. I will be right back. All right, back. Yeah, give us a couple hour window. We'll be back. All right, so what's the best way of getting these guys in here? Really, I don't really have a choice. Do that. You can still get a beacon in there, right? So that's what we'll do. These take 14 seconds. One slow swinging guy is not going to slow things down. Oops. A little closer. Takes 3 blue circuits, right? And 1 battery, and we also need to do speed modules. Sheesh, that's a bunch. We may not be able to put a module in there. Yeah, we can. What am I saying? What am I saying? We can do it like that. Totally can. There we go. So if we just do one line of that, all these will be placed on the outside of the belt, so we're good there. We wanted to be super duper sure they were on the outside. We do it like that. But they will be placed on the outside, so we don't need to do that. Assuming we just do it all like that. Now what we do need now is speed modules. So speed modules, red and green circuits. So we'll need, if we're doing a beacon like there. We're not going to be able to share beacons on this build. So speed modules, right. Then we're going to need red and green chips. So we did something like that. Where did we share? Something like this right here, right? That, this, or that. Yeah, let's just construct that on our own. We can do easy ones like that, right? That's probably the easiest way of doing that. It's a much better design than the previous one he did. this, we need blue chips and batteries. Those blue chips, no, stone or brick. I don't know what I meant. Batteries is really what I meant to say. Any red chips or pelts. I'm just messing up my monikers. And I'm out of belts. We got 15 over there. Woo! How are we doing iron-wise? Okay. That's going to kind of keep things from copper from going this way. And we could use a radar down there. Where's our blue chips? Running the wrong way. Forget what I want. Oh yeah, radar. Doot. We have to get some red chips, or red belts. Just wondering why those are empty, but their 2 input lanes are empty. My trash level at 200. Hold another stack in my hand. I think that's where I'm headed. Yep. I run out of those, they're all drop. Yeah. So we need blue chips on the outside. So we're going to have to come back on this guy. Level the batteries on. They're on the bottom. That might actually work better. That might be it for yellow science. Look at all the speed bubbles. Woo! Tickles me. Tickles me. Oh, we need Kappa. Kappa. I'll leave that guy sitting here. Run copper for miles. Miles and miles and miles. We got any red belts left? Yes, we do. Insert copper plate. Well, where'd it go then? Under the belt? Ooh, look at that. Yellow science. Alright, I think the first thing I'm going to want is some powered armor, which we got to get level 3 modules. And we're going to need portable fusion reactor. And we get the wonderful sound of a train coming by. How much is this guy? 500. I like doing those more efficient research practices. efficient. But let's get our best armor going. Now let's change you guys. Man, blew through copper. Bam. Well, when you know this is disappearing on us. Probably going to need another copper train. I mean, anytime you get modules going, or not modules, but purple sun or purple high advanced chips, the blue chips, you're crunching through so much copper. And we might just need a second copper train, which is probably not a problem here. At least currently this thing can support 2 copper trains. And we got a lot of circuits just sitting on buses at the moment. What's the circuits doing here? Almost for 1,000 for our chest. I think we went for 1,000, right? So we'll get some more blue science. I don't know. I can't speak today. Yellow science going. It's actually rather frustrating when you say something completely different than what you meant to say. I'm changing my science. I'm going to get requester chest going. Let's do those guys first. I want to be able to take, we got a bunch of these in storage and use them to make the elite ones. Question is, how am I going to insert them? It's a really good question. It's a super, super duper really good question. Well, we can push this back. We can make this a little wider, and then we can put our chest right there and insert. Use a long inserter from that. It doesn't make them that fast. Just got through all our coal there. stick we don't need one of. We don't need any brick. One power pole. I'll go through those things, but... Alright, so... let's just pick that up. As soon as we get our requester chest going, we'll do that. We're going to do the same thing with here, except for we don't need well, we can't do it yet, but once it's built, we're going to set this logistics. So right now we got in storage 300 of these suckers. What we can say is, if logistics storage is 0, we're not going to be making any more of these. Let's... hate not having storage space. Let's just go up here with our... these guys. Not going to be storing those in chests anymore. We're not building them anymore. Just have our bots pick them up. Likewise, these assemblers, are these accumulators. We're only doing the elite ones now. And from there we can do our requester chests. And the same thing, lock these from accessing it. Or from, you know, offloading from these guys. Well, we have a whole bunch of these guys in storage, right? So let's... first of all, let's move out of range so my guys don't pick them up. Shoot. I forgot, I want to save the power poles. We got a blacklist of power poles. Pick up all that if we're not picking up power poles. Whoops. Yeah, it's all awkwardly placed. All that. Back to this one, let's just get rid of power balls. That might shock our power for a moment. Why are these guys going into that thing since it's decommissioned? Yeah, let's not do it yet. $370 megawatts. Yeah, we don't need your steam anymore. Okay, I don't think they're in logistics range, so it'll just rip up. Oop. Oh well, it's there. I suppose backup generator. I don't know. Screwed this up or something. Right, well, we got blue chips going this episode in yellow science. You know, it's very basic beginner. You know, it's going to take a while to get modules researched and then made for, you know, the Power Armor 2 and research the Power Armor 2. So we're a little ways from, it just takes a while to ramp up from basic production to serious level production. But we're on our way. We got our level 3 assemblers as well. And we got room for expansion. We can got all this room up here. We just add more as we need it. So there's our logistics system. I will come back just a few minutes, but I want to put a cut in the stream. And that's it for this episode. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below on YouTube. If you like what you're seeing, give me a subscribe on YouTube or a follow on Twitch. Thanks for watching.